video call. Anyway, and on the next season, we'll be playing a little bit more of Song of the Deep. I'm excited because I really got into this game when I was playing it last time. And now I can't get my earphones to sit on my head right. Alright, so I think where we left off, basically, we'd found one of the three pieces of light to start the deep light, and we were well on our way to getting the second one, but then I got hungry, because I hadn't eaten all that day. Alright, so let's get started. But yeah, I'm very excited. I like this game. I like that Metroidvania type of game anyway. And I don't know, I've talked to some people because it's been, what, like 2 weeks or so since the last time I was able to stream this one. And that was purely because of bad internet issues. But I've had some impressions from some of the people that I work with, and so far it's like 75% people are for it, and then the last 25% of the people are against it. That's okay. This type of game isn't really for everybody. Metroidvania games can either be really exciting or they can be kind of slow paced, and I kind of think that with this sort of game that if you're not into it in like the first a couple hours or so, you're probably not going to be into it very much during the actual remainder of the game. And I mean, same can be said for lots of different types of games. Like, I definitely want to say that, Mass Effect, which is a series that I really, really like, and I'm actually tempted to do a playthrough on here. But Mass Effect is definitely a good example of a game where it's very good, but the first little bit of it can be like super boring, and if you're not willing to actually stick through it, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna give up. All right, so looks like we're well placed to get started, and you'll have to excuse me. I'm trying to remember. There we go. I'm just trying to remember some of the buttons. Looks like we just want to bring this with us, because we got to activate that mermaid statue that's up here. We'll just do this as Merrin. Oh, I've got two options. I've got this one up here, right? Yeah, and then it looks like I have like one that I can build. Is this too heavy for me to grab? No. It's it's a little bit too heavy. I can barely do that. Okay. Let's see. I can actually probably only activate... Oh, okay. I get it. Putting the statue on top of that guy's head allowed me to get the submarine in there. Let's see. I think that I'm supposed to build another statue down here. So that's where the tail goes. And I can always... And there's the... Yeah, there's the other bit. Let's get in the sub real quick. And we'll get started. So first off, open up this door. There we go. Let's quickly get this, because I think that door is going to close. Really? Oh. Okay, it's a bit heavy. I have to make sure that I use the booster to actually get it. There we go. So that's in place. And so is that one. So we'll have to be... Actually, we don't really have to be quick with this one. Let's just make sure that it's open. Let's pull this guy off and see if we can run through this door. Alright, there we go. Nope. Come on. You can do it. Cool, so now we can get started. Oh, too close. Too close. Oh, I want that though. And let's make sure we time this right. Let's go, go. Oh. Okay, at least it starts us here. I don't think that I'm fast enough to get through there, but I'm gonna give it one more try. There might be another option. As scary as that sounds, yeah, okay. I am not fast. Now, the other option of which I was speaking was basically using Marin. To kind of slide in between. Come on! There we go. Okay, that went a lot smoother. I hate puzzles like this. Like, I don't want to be squished. Okay. So, definitely into uncharted territory here. I've never been here before. I can break that, but I'm not sure if I want to just yet. I can't do anything there. Let's check out what the map has to say. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Blast it with missiles. Is there anything up here for me? Nope. Sorry, I was basically thinking that when I opened up that it would be an enemy of some sort. So clearly it's opened up a way there, but I kind of want to explore over this way first. Oh, but that's right, I haven't figured out how to get past the puffer fish. They seem pretty much impervious to everything that I can do. And yeah, I'm definitely not small enough as Marin to actually get past them. So we have no choice but to go down here. Oh, gotta be Marin. No. Don't look at me. Go away. It's like a tiny little sliver of rock here that I can hide behind. There we go. More treasure. We should be really close to the next piece.
Marin smiled as she spotted a second orb. She felt closer than ever to finding her father. Yet something troubled her about the orbs. Why did their very presence make her shiver?
I don't know, it looked pretty shady. I'm gonna have to fight some enemies. This area seemed almost too easy. Which I won't complain about. Okay. Alright, so where to now? So I need to go upwards. I guess I'm in an okay spot to do it too, because really just go up from here. And it's all unexplored territory, so I really have no idea what I'm going towards. Hope it gives us a lot of treasure, because I could definitely use some upgrades. And I was told by somebody else that there is definitely something that I'm missing with Merrin that will allow me to actually progress a little bit further on her sections. Because it appears that as if there's things that I have to attack, but I don't have the capabilities to actually do it just yet. I can't scare these things away. Come on, go up. No! The thing about those guys is that they're afraid of light. God damn it. Alright, I was going up. I do like that new missile. It's super awesome. Oh, there's a treasure chest in here. How did I not notice that? But I don't think that I have a way to open them just yet. Oh. Somebody's not happy. Oh, hell. Oh, I like ran straight into that one. Oh, there's something up here. I want as much treasure as I can possibly get. Now, for the sake of actually making it easier, I do want to go through there. Just because it'll actually give me access to a nice little shortcut, even though, again, it's dangerous. The shortcut is appreciated. I just have to not get stuck like I did before. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that opens us back up to that area, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the save point, so that way I don't have to do all of that over again. Cool. That's good. I want to open up as much of the map as I possibly can. All right. Enemies didn't respawn. Then again, I need the experience too, so I can fight off a couple of them. The enemies are definitely getting harder. Okay, where am I? Let's explore this little offshoot first. See what's down here. Oh, interest. Okay. definitely harder than the first one. Holy damn. That's cool though. Oh, what's this? Alright, charge a time torpedo and release it as an extra large energized torpedo. So hold... Okay. Neat. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to the controls again. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's some weird timing. Come on! Oh crap, I'm gonna have to fight that thing again. No, okay, good. Thank God. Oh, was there a treasure up there? I think I saw like a little shimmer. No, I was wrong. Oh god. How did I manage to run into both of those? Just need to hit that save point. Go! Oh, no! Way too close. I feel like I can slip Merrin in here. Nice. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, but now I'm on the other side of this. Oh, that's okay though, because all I have to do is just push and hold this. And I can just return straight to the ship. Oh, and we have another... Okay, another time vortex so that we can warp to another location. Got a nice save point. How am I supposed to get that? Interesting. From what I saw... Okay, it doesn't last forever. Anyway, let's check out this guy. See what he has for us. Alright. Increases time energy drops. I still don't really feel like I need that yet. Killing enemies with a magma bomb will increase the frequency of health dropping. I think this is actually that's actually going to be the equipment that I want the most right now. So I need 1,000. I don't even really want that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one before I go for the recycler. Bye! Okay. Time to see if I can't get that head down from there. Go. Oh, nice, I can hide in here. Okay, that's a part of it. Now I just have to find... Alright, sorry, I thought I could actually get through there somehow. I need to find the middle part of the statue. It looks like a bone. What is that? Each shine collector increases your maximum time. Oh, okay, cool.
Merrin picked up a sphere of glass that sparkled like a jar of fireflies. It was a time collector. Now her submarine could store even more of the time.
Even more of the time. Right, what we got? Oh, I remember you. They're vulnerable when they turn around, basically. Come on, go. Perfect. Okay, so what's this little guy? Oh. Okay. That's kind of cute. He just like sort of sits on it. Doesn't look like he's like posing me any sort of threat. No, don't throw it. Okay, just to make sure, I think that that's going to be my way out. That is a pretty large area, though. I just want to make sure that there wasn't anything else on this side for me. And that is absolutely the truth. Just got Mr. Krabs here. It was surprisingly heavy. We'll just give him to the merchant. Alright. Now we're stuck in here until we get past the area.
A soft, melodic hum emanated from the stones. She was sure she knew the song from somewhere, but couldn't quite place it.
Oh crap. That was a lot more dangerous than I thought it was going to be. Alright, be careful please. Oh, those are like little skull lamps. That's cool. Alright, very nice. Oh, but I can't get through that. Can I shoot something down into there? Let's try the magma one. No, that does nothing. Okay. So that's no help just yet. So it looks like I definitely need some sort of item with Merrin to be able to get past either traps or puzzles or something like that.
A chill ran through Merrin's body as she swam into the depths of an old marrow crypt.
Doesn't sound good. No, not enough. Do I actually have enough time to get...
Despite her fears, she felt an irresistible urge to go on, as if unseen hands were pulling her deeper into the crypt.
That can't be a good thing. I remember this part of the book. It was, it's kind of creepy. I'd much rather start from somewhere up on this side rather than having to swim a little bit further through that gap. There we go, though. That's not bad. Makes it a little bit difficult. I can't really see the bubble stream. I don't think that that one ends either. So I've just sort of, yeah, got to be quick. Oh, nice. Coral knife. A versatile marrow blade made of
Merrin
shells and
found an
coral.
old coral knife hidden in the deepest part of the crypt. A warmth rushed through her as she picked it up.
Cool.
With a quick swipe of the coral knife, the Colossus barnacles fell out of the way.
Okay. Nice. That'll actually be super helpful. Because there's a lot of areas where they were blocking my way. Right, and it doesn't override the fact that I have the button to
Merrin wondered
pick
why
things
the
up
resonance
too.
orb had been hidden here, amidst the gravestones of so many marrows. Was it meant to be a warning to whoever
Pretty
sought it
powerful. Yeah, but it still can't get past things like that. Oh, I have to be really careful if I'm going to be doing this on, like, without the submarine. I don't have anywhere near as much protection as I did before. Okay, I need to go this way, though. Okay, I sort of know where I am, though. Actually, yeah, okay, that's where I slightly was before. Just got that door blocking me. Alright, so I got the head and then I got the tail. I just need the middle torso. I'm glad this is slightly powerful. Otherwise, enemies like that would suck. Am I gonna be able to move this? There we go. I think I just opened up the way back to the submarine. Didn't I? Yes. Coral knife can rotate mirrors to direct beams of light. Is there anything up here for me? Nope. Sorry if I'm backtracking a little bit. I just want to make sure that I've got everything I can possibly get. Hold X near light beam, then hold... Oh, okay, but I definitely have to be as Merrin, though. Cool. It's kind of like the mirror shield technique. But that just opens up the way back, so explore this real quickly. Okay, so I should be able to... Can I rotate these ones? So it bounces off that into this. No, I've got the angle all wrong. It's actually kind of difficult to get it angled in the right position. Either that or I'm not starting correctly. Okay, so let's face it down a little bit more. That can't be right either, though. I'll find out. Okay. I think I understand that a little bit better now. It looks like it's looking at the sharpest point of that, perhaps. So touchy. No, it's not. But I can't turn these ones. Right. Because if I'll make it so that the flat edge that was showing will angle down to that mirror. No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I think I get it. I think I was just being really dumb about the entire thing. Now I feel really stupid. How do I angle? There has to be something that I'm not seeing. Can't angle that. This rock is definitely blocking it from getting any closer. And I don't think that I can do anything by aiming this directly at... Yeah, that does nothing for me. I'm missing something entirely. Jesus Christ. Why does it have to be so damn touchy? Okay, now we're out where we found Mr. Crab again. Alright, sorry that took so incredibly long. Now we can get back on track. Okay, so looks like it's a pretty straight shot, but I can't imagine that they've made it easy for me. All right, there we go. Is that the last one?
At last, Merrin had found the third orb. She was ready to reactivate the deep light. And yet she was burdened by one nagging thought.
Oh, how much is he worth?
These orbs were not randomly scattered. They'd been hidden.
100?
Someone had tried very hard to keep the deep light turned off.
Does that mean it's a bad thing? Alright, so let's get out of here and back into the main area. And we'll see exactly where we need to go now. Okay, so we're done in the Undying Caves. Oh wow, we've got to... Oh, damn! Alright, looks like we're going to the Maw. More specifically down there, though. Alright, let's use... Where's the closest warp spot? Oh, right there. How convenient. I guess we're going to the Maw. Dude, this place was so incredibly scary. Like, are we really going down there? Oh, Jesus. Come on, catch up. God damn, he's quick. Little cuddle pup. Oh, no. No. God damn. Oh, really? Oh well, I can get a little bit more experience. Come on. It's supposed to open up when it hits. Maybe it didn't hit hard enough. There we go. Okay, back to the maw. I could have sworn that I'd saved there. That was a treasure, right? Okay. Alright. I'm not going to go all the way around. I'm just going to follow it to that first treasure, because that looks like it's the only one of any consequence. Thank God for, like, treasure magnets. He's not going to push me, is he? Okay, good. Okay, don't get stuck on them. Thank you. Oh, it's a diamond. Can I get him? No? Alright, we're getting into dangerous territory here. I really want to take out that crab. There we go. Hell yes. We're still... Actually, we're not that bad. Oh, we got a little guy there, too. Sorry, I'm just sort of checking out the area. Starting off easy now, but I imagine that they're going to give me the harder ones here in just a second. If not, I can at least farm them for experience and gold. I still haven't figured out a way to get past those either. Yep, not that either. Okay. And I think that... Okay, so that... Yeah, there was no... I was actually going to go down here first, because I thought that's where I needed to go, but clearly it is not. Back to the danger. I don't think that I have enough for the upgrade. I'm so close. There's a few more treasures here and there, and I've got it. Where am I? Oh, I don't like that. Will it attract red reapers? Okay. That is not good.
An old diving bell sat amongst the rocks. The Fomori had once used them to navigate the maze of deep undersea currents, Merrin wondered. If her father had come this way, could he have used one of the diving bells?
Alright, so we're in the deep light. Let's explore this little area here real quick. Yeah. Oh, that's intense.
Merrin put the resonance orbs into place.
Why does that remind me of, like,
The
Batman?
deep light was coming alive. Merrin sailed through a long, underground corridor that led all the way inside the deep light. To activate the deep light, Merrin would have to channel the light from the resonance orbs all the way to the top of the tower.
Okay. So it looks like we need to be Merrin. We're gonna do some mirror maneuvering. Hey, there we go. Just need a little bit more and I'll have my upgrade that I want. I kind of need to make it so that the walls go a little bit transparent when you're going through them like that. Perhaps. Alright, that means nothing yet. In. Please. Do I have to make different colors too? I wonder. Okay, that makes purple. Oh, but I kind of want to get the treasure first. So let's get rid of the purple. Let's aim over to this one. Nice. Come on. Okay, so I definitely have enough for the upgrade that I want now. So we'll go ahead and aim this where I need it to be. So now that's got purple light. Now the green light is going in the wrong direction. Okay, good. Now we just gotta open up this other side. Okay. Where'd my submarine go? Where is my submarine? Like, seriously, submarine. It was like right up here, wasn't it? Because I don't think I could put it in this. Oh, I could put it in this room. Okay. Oh, God. But if I could get in here... Okay. I was gonna say, that's stupid. Why make it so I can get in somewhere and not out? Yellow light. Again, I need a torpedo. How do I get red and... Oh, I've got two mirrors down here. Okay. Not to forgive me if these parts take a little bit of time for me to actually get the hang of. Oh, I did it! Nice! But I don't actually think that I wanted to just yet. I want to actually be able to unlock those. But I don't see that there was any other option for me. I don't see a place where I can get... Because I can't use my knife to destroy it. Can I use light to destroy it? Sorry if this is taking a little bit of time. This one seems incredibly fiddly. Because it won't actually shine directly where it needs to go. Alright. Get the team to the top of the tower, but then what happens? It looks like I should be able to do something with that, but I can't quite figure out what it actually is. Can I get the blue one to... No, I can't. I imagine that has something to do with that extra beam. Alright, I'm going to give up on that for right now. I don't necessarily need it at this time. Yeah, and I definitely can't get my rocket in there.
Light receptors were attached to mechanisms in the tower. Reflecting a beam at the receptor could rotate gears that could not otherwise be turned.
Okay, let's hit that real quick. And I'm going to leave the submarine right there. And I'm going to remember that it's there this time. Alright, so I need a green light and I need a purple light. There's a mirror that can not be turned just yet. But using the light, I can probably turn that one. Can I get through there now? I can! Maybe. There we go. Alright, nice. So let's get this to turn a little bit more, because I want it to be facing the... There we go. I don't feel so dumb now. Alright. God damn, this place is massive. I can't imagine that the map is like that large. I mean, is there really that much to actually go through? Okay, so let's leave the submarine here. And let's swim down to this. Because it looks like I have to manipulate the light a little bit. Oh, crap. Scary. Scared. Now. Come on, behind. Can I not go behind there? Oh, that is not fair. No, I wasn't fast enough. Oh, it's just for treasure. Whatever, I need the treasure. It'll be easier to go down than it was up. Okay, and I need to be out of here anyway. Oh, crap. Okay. Just deal with billions of beams of light, shall we? I don't even know what I'm aiming for right now. Let's turn it one more time, and let's see what the blue one does. No, none of that's going to connect it in any way, shape, or form. Alright, this one's going to take a little bit of time, I think. Nope, I cannot swim through that. Oh, neat. Okay. That's one of them. Okay. Those are unturnable by me. I need blue light to get that to actually activate. I have to get red light up there? Or no, I need red light to activate that one. There we go. Bam. Right, so I have one door left. We're not doing too bad. That's okay. Got 2 out of 3 so far. It looks like I just have to get the... I have to get green light up into that one. But I have to get it to... I don't think I actually need it to stay on. Alright, what's going to be the best way to do this? Alright, I need light in general to go through it. So I have no option there. It won't go straight out, but it'll come over to the side. Let's check out if there isn't anything up above this. It's another red controlled door. Okay. Just curious as to like what direction I need it to be in. Again, sorry. Sorry this is taking me so long to actually achieve. It's like I need to get... How do I put green light there? I kind of want to just check out to see like what I've got available to me. So, red and green, red and blue, when it passes through the same thing, are going to make green. I don't think that I have that angled correctly either. I doubt that's going to be it. Just... It's like not a good way to test this. I feel like that's what I need, but I need it. I again need it. I just need to make sure that the mirrors are angled correctly. That sucks. I can't see what I'm doing. There has to be another way. Oh, I think I see it. There we go. So that's green light. And it's coming through here. Okay, perfect. Now I can actually do it. Sorry, that was incredibly stupid of me. I should have seen that actually. No, I had it! these open now? No, they're not. I must open them from the opposite side. Alright. What fresh hell have I walked into this time? Okay, mirror. No! I'm still doing fine. If I need to, I can heal on the save point that's right here. So I think I just need to clean this up a little bit. That's a movable mirror. Yep. Put it back in its original position because I don't know if I necessarily need to move that one. Okay, so I've basically gotten everything uncovered that I could possibly uncover so far. So it's a matter of getting light into this area, I assume. But light should be here. Because I can't move that. There was nothing I could do to open these. Even though I don't really feel like I could actually shine any light up through there in the first place. Did it really close all the doors? Okay. That's fine, at least it'll reset everything back to what I had it as once I put these back. Alright, and that'll open up all of the doors again. Oh, I didn't see that. This part's gonna be incredibly dangerous. I thought I was behind that. Alright, let's try a different angle then. Okay, there we go. That did something. Right, that one needs white light to activate. Nothing on that side. And I have to remember that I can't swim through that. Oh crap. I was gonna say, I better not have just like trapped myself down here. Sorry, I need to heal up. Because I want to be on this side of the light. So it looks like it's slowly rotating that thing in the center. Nice. Definitely gonna have enough energy to get the next upgrade, that's for sure. Let's not do that again, please. Holy crap. Deep light is massive. But it definitely looks like I'm reaching the final level. Nope, that's bad. Alright, and I can't manually adjust any of those. It appears that there's no reason for me to go up there. Oh my god.
As Merrin connected the final beam, the entire tower began to vibrate with a powerful hum. A massive blast of sound shot out from the top of the tower. Merrin was left dizzy and shaken from the blast. Was the deep light some kind of giant sonar beacon? If so, what had it been used for? With a terrible sinking feeling, she realized she already knew the answer.
It was bad.
Deep light had been used to hunt the Merrows.
Oh no! Those poor mermen and merladies.
The tower's sonar pulse had revealed a new location to her. But now she wanted to ensure it would never be activated again. The only way to be sure was to remove the sonar emitter.
Okay. But first, I really want those treasures up there. I really do. How do I get them? Okay, so there's that. Does that leave me a big enough gap to get through? No. There we go. Seriously, how do I get into that little treasure cabinet? Okay, remove the sonar emitter. Which is right here. Do I need to get my submarine up here somehow? I believe... Oh! There we go. That was not obvious at all. Right, I don't even think that I can get my submarine up here in the first place. Can I? Yeah, I totally... Oh, I can. Looks like the way has been opened. Can I hit it or grab it? There we go. Emit a sonar ping to reveal hidden paths and interactable objects.
Out of the deep light. The hum of the tower fell silent. She bolted the emitter into the roof of the sub. Maybe she could find a way to put it to good use.
I guess that's an example of what they were doing with it. And that's how it works for me. Okay. Oh, and I can open up doors via sonar now. I wonder if this means that I can get... Because there was a couple treasures that I couldn't get because they were behind a explosive wall. Oh, what? There's things there. How did I miss that? There we go. Oh. Hurt. Hurt. Run. Alright, at least they're not insta-kill like the, like those jellyfish, bushes are, where you need the cuddle pups. Now there was the room somewhere in here where there were treasures. I kind of want to try again to see if there isn't another way to actually get those. Because if there's like a secret path that I can fit the submarine through. That'll make my life a lot easier, but it doesn't appear so. Because again, this is the puzzle that I was sort of stuck with. And I couldn't see any way to potentially get my ship through there. Oh, I have another idea. That's yellow light. There we go. I figured it out. I just needed to look at it a different way. Sweet, it's another time collector. So, to me it still looks like there's quite a lot of room for upgrading that. So, it looks like my character still has quite a lot of potential, which would explain like why there's so much area left unexplored. There we go. Alright, so have I collected all the treasures in here now? Yes, I have. Deep light is done, except for that one little room down there, which I'm heading towards right now. Those doors make a lot more sense now, too. Nice. Okay, the deep light is, like, completely complete. As far as I know. Alright. Let's leave.
Merrin had marked her map when she saw the deep light's pulse. She was certain it must be the location of her father's boat.
Alright, wasn't there... Oh, okay, there it is. Here's the shop. Now I've got a lot of treasure. So I can do the repair bay. And killing enemies with a magma bomb increases the frequency of health dropping. Don't really need that. Modify the torpedo's launcher coolant system to increase the rate of fire. Helix torpedo. Upgrade torpedo launcher to fire 2 torpedoes for the price of 1. Alright, well I guess I do want that then. Magma bomblets. Upgrade the magma bomb to release smaller bomb or magma rocks on detonation. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for this one first, and then after that I will start upgrading towards the Helix torpedo. Alright, so where do I need to go now? Over to there. I wonder, glass typically responds to sound, right? So would it respond to the sonar? No. So obviously this is going to be another upgrade that I can get at another time. Now, I kind of want to explore down a little bit deeper, even though I know that that area is potentially dangerous. Come on, get back here. You want to fight? Fight! Oh, I don't even need it. That's why. So it says my searchlights attract things. So if I turn the searchlights... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Now, I really don't feel like I need to be down here just yet, so I am completely exploring just for the sake of exploring. But, you know what? I'm going to turn around, because I don't think that I have to be here yet, and so therefore, I'm going to get away. I'm going to run away very quickly. Because I was trying to avoid that. No, that's a whole bunch of nope. No, thank you. Why don't? Wait, there was another treasure there. Where was that? Alright, so it says there's another treasure here somewhere. Something that I missed completely? Let's check down here. No. Maybe I'm just... Oh, okay. See what's down here. Oh, super deadly things. Oh, jeez. Alright, where the hell am I now? Now I get the feeling like that there could be something else of interest, like, through this. But of course there wasn't. At least I found out what happens when you get hit by one of those lights now. That didn't look ominous at all. Alright, there can't be no reason for that room. Wait, what? Okay. I don't like that. Oh, jeez. No! Not fair. Oh, but that looks like something. Can I sneak in here? No. I kind of wish that I had access to the sonar while I was Marin. Alright, so that does nothing for me. I might as well heal and save. Oh, it's a repulsor beam to keep me away. Okay. And again, it's like there has to be a reason for these rooms. But I don't see any reason for them. So I don't think that I'm really meant to be here just yet. Which sucks, because that was like a lot of time exploring. And I don't necessarily see an easy way back up through all that. I thought for a little bit that those little schools of fish were like gonna take me to someplace. Like they were sort of showing me that there was something else that I could see. Crap. Alright. I have no choice. I just have to warp back to the submarine. Not there. So these have some, I think that these have something to do with the treasure. Like as far as like lighting them up like fast enough. But I don't know about that just yet. So we're just going to move on. I'm actually going to travel up the side of the deep light and see if there wasn't anything else that I may have missed. I don't like the look of that at all. Oh, not fun. Okay, so we reached the part where we had to like sort of travel up the anchors. I was comparing my experience with that with another guy that I know that's been playing the game a little bit, and he said that it took him like 45 minutes to get up those anchors. And I think that I did it a lot faster than he did, but the main thing that he told me is that he even had like the upgraded reach. And I didn't. I did it with like the short one. Yeah, okay, so there's no traveling up that way. So why don't we find the next warp point? Or the closest warp point. Save, of course. And we'll warp... You know what, we'll warp to the Mera ruins. And we'll give a look where we are. So, yeah, straight down from here. No. been in there that means nothing. And I need 50 more treasure to get the next upgrade that I want. Oh, that's new. Oh. I think it's just because I haven't fought very many of those. I still actually kind of like using that more than I like using the torpedoes. Like, the torpedoes are good. Oh, sweet. Let's get that upgrade. And then we'll continue heading down. Alright, so Time Recycler, and it just means that I get a better recharge when I use the torpedoes. So at least now the torpedoes are a little bit nicer to use. Wait, I've been down here before, right? How did I not get that diamond? Okay. So here's the mechanized seahorse again. But I still don't think that I have a way to get through to anything. Like, clearly it wants to go through there. But I can't give it anything to go down there with. Oh, this makes sense now. I could come down here, but I didn't have the way to actually open up the door.
As Merrin approached the gate of the Forbidden City, the Clockwork Seahorse warned her to stay away. But she had come this far and would not turn back, regardless of the danger that lay ahead. As the gate to the city opened, Merrin was ambushed by Fomori sentinels. Before she could react, they launched their torpedoes at the defenseless Clockwork Seahorse. Merrin watched in horror as its gleaming golden body was blasted into pieces that fell, lifeless and dull, to the sea floor. Blinded by rage,
she's angry.
Merrin turned back to face the deadly sentinels.
Do I have the capability to actually fight them now? Try a charge shot. Either that or I can try the magma. Okay. That works. Oh, they've got repulsors on them too. Nice. Okay, so I can actually take those guys down now. Which is fantastic. Can I fix him? See, that didn't happen at all. At least, not as far as I remember. Doesn't seem right. I feel like I should be able to repair him. treasure. Give it to me now. Well, how am I supposed to get through this? I can't destroy that. And it appears that, like, with sonar, like, there is a path down there, but I'm not close enough to get to it. I can't affect those. No. Nope. Alright, I can do nothing. So, am I going to have to go through here and hope that I can, like, fight off whatever it's going to throw at me? Okay, so I just have no choice. I just have to go through there. Get off me! Okay, so there's some more glass walls, so I kind of get the feeling that I'm gonna get a way to actually get through those now. That doesn't make any sense either. Anything? Oh, there we go. Too quick for you. Yeah, still no way.
The forbidden city of the Fomori glistened with immeasurable riches. This was the lost city of gold from her father's songs. But where were the Fomori?
They're watching from somewhere. Actually, no, I kind of think that they're all dead. Come on, you can't fit that much crap inside that one little box. Do I have a time limit to fight all this stuff? Come on. No. Let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, there you go. It's like I knew I couldn't be far off. It wasn't completely impossible. Cool, another warp point.
heart of the Forbidden City lay behind two enormous, impassable gates. They were sturdy enough to withstand the strongest creatures of the sea. Merrin was reminded of something her father once told her. When a problem seems unsolvable, approach it from another direction. Up above the heart of the city lay the munitions factories. The weapon stockpiles were stacked in endless columns, awaiting a war that never came. Whatever had become of the Fomori, it must have been sudden and unexpected.
Oh, there's a little bit of glass that's blocking me. I'm kind of curious about something real quick. I think I actually have a way of getting past this. No. I don't. Okay. That's why I said, real quick. No skin off our back. I think they've got some potential battles against us here. Those are new. Not incredibly difficult, but no! Oh. It's like I try to use the boost to get away from those guys. That was it? Okay. I sense more light puzzles in our future. And other dangerous stuff.
Despite its cold and ruthless nature, Fomori weaponry was sometimes quite beautiful. Even their deadly, round warheads pulsed with a mesmerizing glow. Fomori warheads were designed to trigger on sound or light. They were sturdy enough to be pushed around, but a single sonar pulse or a strong beam would activate the detonator.
Okay. Come on, blow up. So it looks like I have to push it this way. Let's push it a little bit faster. Hey, yeah. Awesome. Push it past that, because it'll lift it up into the thing. Okay, cool. Sonar can reveal things.
The and ever-turning gears of the Forbidden City came with their own cost. poisonous black soot poured out in unending columns, gradually filtering its way into every part of the sea.
Well, it doesn't kill Marin while she's down there exploring. Oh, didn't see that one fast enough. I feel like this is supposed to give us, like, a taste of what, that dark area is gonna be like. What do we got? Oh, cool. That's actually the head to the statue. Try not to die. I was a little bit too close to that one. Oh, jeez. All right, there we go. I went the wrong way. Yeah, definitely this way. Okay, good. So do I have to rely on that pulse? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I made it. That's all that matters. So I'm trying to see if there's something that's like down here. Oh, not good. It's good experience though. I got some good coin. So I don't get it. Okay. I have no idea what that was. I don't think that I have a way of getting into these guys right now either. Let's try the magma ball. Does that let me in? No, it does not. They can't carry it. I wonder if I can get it to, like, hop up over. Yeah, there we go. Let's come at it from a distance. Perfect. We'll see if that'll blow up that door. And it will not. It's music. Intense. I feel like I want to get it up there, though. How would I do that? Alright, let's just go up here for right now. Because there has to be something else that I can do. There we go. More treasure! Come on, come on, you have enough. You have enough. Let's go. Okay. See, that's the weird thing. It said that, oh, my personal light isn't strong enough to actually get rid of this. Okay. Be careful. Oh god. No. Okay. After I unlock this door and get this treasure, I am definitely going back there to get that save. Because really don't want to have to do all of this over again every single time. Get there. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's save first. Because at least then the treasure is collected. Because even if it resets like this whole puzzle thing, I'm still okay. Wait, there's something down there too? I can't get to it from here though, so it is safe for me. Nice. Just run away for a little bit. That's all I need to do. Oh, too close. Too close. Danger, Will Robinson. Have I at least gotten the... Okay, good. What is that explosion? Like, oh my god. It is so freaking loud. I think the thing that sucks the most is that none of my weapons are actually effective against it. Like, I quite literally have no choice but to use its own bombs against it. Jesus. Oh, wow. I shot fire, freezing cold time blast.
Discovered an old Fomori device that looked like a metal coil, but was cold to the touch. She integrated it into her sub to see what it would do.
Okay. Still not good enough. Wait, did I trap its torpedo? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I still can't do anything against those. Now that we have Ice Shot... Oh, they're like little time bubbles that recharge. Okay. Oh, that's neat. I like the way that it like sort of reforms.
The frigid blasts of time had a strange effect on the objects that they hit. As the water froze around them, they became temporarily buoyant.
Oh, nice. Let's get him over there. And let's get a new one, so we can start that over again. Will that work there? No, of course it won't. Okay, let's let my ship recharge a little bit. No! Wrong thing! I need to fire it. No, I need to fire ice on it. There we go. I need to put it right here. You know, I could just take it all the way through and just get that crystal that's up there. No! I was so close. Okay, we're gonna try that again. That actually isn't that hard. And I just want the treasure. No! I should have been prepared for that. Even if it's frozen, it's... Okay. Even if it's frozen, it still has enough power to destroy the munition. And so does my sonar. Why was that rejecting me? Okay, let's get that up there. And this time before I activate the sonar, I will make sure that it is right where it needs to be. Like right now. Stay there. Thank you. See, that wasn't too bad. I simply took too long doing it because I was terrible. Now I can go for the one that's like a heap easier. It's like a dolphin playing with like a ball. Come on, do it. Do it. Give me that treasure. Ice shots affect the buoyancy of some items. Alright. Beep beep. Okay, so where am I now? Where am I going? Like all the way down there? Okay. Awesome. Wait. There was another puzzle to do with these that I probably could have gotten something with too, right? Not this one though. It was right here. No. Okay. let's start from the opposite side. We will get this buoyant and closer. There we go. That was a little bit too close. No. I was purely trying to make it so that this wouldn't get in the way. Still dangerous. I will take note. Alright. Back down to this crap. Okay, I have a feeling that it's exactly what that is right there. Okay. That doesn't look good at all. I honestly don't know what I just activated. Okay. It's like I know that I activated a door of some kind. Let's go for the treasure first. Oh, and of course I wasn't on the right shot. Come on, blow up. Stop coming towards me and just blow up. I feel like it was like locked into something. Okay, I did it. That went better than expected. All right, where's the next one? Nothing there, though. So I just need to shoot this and get it to go basically straight up. You know what? I should get the treasure one first. Crap, where is it? Found it. Damn. Right. This one is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna let it fall down. I don't even care if I get hurt. I got it where I wanted it to be. That's the thing, I still don't know how to actually open up these crates. Whatever. Hopefully it just stays unlocked so that way I don't have to worry about it later. Alright, let's get you up here. Explode you. No! Okay, stay right where you are, please. That doesn't look safe at all. So I'm gonna save. It looks like I'm gonna get electrocuted. Yeah, I was absolutely correct. I wonder, can you survive that? Because it looks for sure like there's a current going through it. Okay, I have an idea. Let's spawn another one. And activate it. Okay, so I just have to activate it a little bit sooner. Because it actually takes, like, forever for it to actually go. That might have been too soon. Yeah, too soon. Not soon enough. Damn. Come on. It's either too soon or not soon enough. Nice. Okay. That of course could have gone a lot better. Alright, so I need a buoyant one. Uh-oh. Perhaps that was a bad idea. I don't care as long as you give me energy and experience. And treasure. Oh, it works on enemies too, that's awesome. No! Very bad. Very bad. I'm not going to hit the next switch until I've basically healed up again. Which is going to take a little bit of time, so basically I'm just going to sit here and dodge missiles. Which I know is incredibly exciting. Okay, so it looks like my own personal regen has a limit though, which I've never been able to test so far, so... But it makes sense. Switch to regular bullets. I have a feeling that something bigger is probably going to be coming out this time. No? That was it? Thank God. It's still stuck down there and it's still like firing at me. So I feel like that's kind of glitched out. Alright, that's only going to get like a little bit annoying. Oh, wow. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, sorry, I'm like trying to let go of the thing. Okay, let's go up this way, see if they're... I'm sorry for the noise that the thing is making. It's like impossible for me to stop it. I was really close that time. I nearly matched its speed and exactly. I wonder if... Oh, it can. That's actually really helpful. I just have to basically decide like which one would be more useful for it to sit on top of. Oh, I don't even need that, I think. I think I can actually use this. There we go. That actually wasn't that hard. You've got to be kidding me that it's still going. Thank God. I don't think that I could have dealt with that for much longer. Alright, we're certainly getting better at collecting all of the treasures. Granted, we missed one up there. That's okay. And I can't get that one yet because I don't have the ability to actually break through the glass. Now I can go this way. It's been so long since I've come across one of the wooden barriers that I've forgotten that I don't actually need much to get to it. Okay. Doing good now. What was the point of opening it if I can't actually get through it? I thought he was golden. Okay, I can freeze him when he does his clap. That's even more effective. Die. Oh, I was being chased by little mini ones and I didn't even notice. He's just like floating away. Here I thought that the ice one was more powerful, but I guess I got, what, like a lucky hit on them or something like that? Oh. So I fought enough of them to open up this gate. Are you a unique enemy? You don't look that unique. I wasted that. Wait, there's a treasure there. No, there's a treasure right here. Right. Alright, he's not doing what I want him to do. Come on, over here. Really? Oh, nice. That's exactly what I needed him for, I guess. Come up here, then. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Alright, come here. Come here. I'm right here. Okay. There is. This is the last one. I actually need him for something. Perfect. Now I can kill him. Sorry, I could swear that that's a treasure chest. Like, it's glowing as if it is. Whatever. There wasn't anything else over here, was there? Nope.
Giant turbines below the city provided a seemingly limitless source of power. But even the Fomori had never attempted to navigate through the electrified blades.
Really? Okay.
Merrin passed by a broken diving bell. She wondered if it had once been automated, like the Sentinels. Maybe the Fomori had used them to safely navigate the turbines.
Where does this one take me? Okay, I'm gonna push this one around so that I can get some treasure. But it's one of those that I don't know how to get into just yet. It's like a sea of mini jellyfish. Is there anything else? Because I can't get this without another enemy of some kind. Oh, it's trapped in the wall. Okay. So stupid.
The city was full of moving gears, strange contraptions, and deadly traps. But there was no sign of the Fomori themselves. More to Merrin's dismay, there was also no sign of her father.
Oh, I can weigh that one down and turn it. No, stay over here. You need to go in there. Alright, that's all I need that for, but I'm gonna use one more to get the treasure. And I just need to make sure that when I get it down into the gear, that I'm in exactly the same, like, spot as it is. Or not. That's okay. It'll make it easier for me to actually do that part. Again, I want to be... Okay. Don't fall off. There we go. It's buoyant. Which is... No! Okay, it'll stay there. It's not gonna explode. There we go. Freeze it some more and make sure it stays in place. Okay, good. You're probably going to tell me that I have to take another one of them down here. One. Is there one that I can... Okay, good. It's like, please. They can't all be dangerous. Alright, so more Tine energy. That's close. I almost had to wait around for that entire thing to spin again. Oh, fantastic. No, I actually don't need you. I'm going to leave you right where you are. Alright, I can't go that way. Oh, but I totally have to. Thankfully, that wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Now this, however, is going to be a lot of fun. Really? Oh, I was going to say, it's like I know that I hit that. Sweet, just enough. Oh, that's dangerous as hell.
The city's defenses continue to wage an all-out assault against Merrin and her tiny submarine. But despite the impossible odds, Merrin pressed on, ever hopeful that she was getting closer to her father.
That's cool. I've got 3 of them down here that I actually can use, I guess? I don't know what any good they are. I can't get back up there. So, I guess down into here I go. They're just like running around it. Do I have to use one of them? Really? That's actually a pretty good distance around before it actually explodes. Sorry, I have a feeling that this one might actually take me a little while to get through. Okay, if I was here, I imagine that I need to be about here before I let it go again. Did I hit it? Alright, let's go now. Come on, go. Go. Oh, that was really close. Alright, let's start a little bit closer down then. That doesn't make... Alright, I'm gonna go with my original idea and start right here. Spot on. I don't know why those don't show up with sonar. Oh, fantastic. I love you. Okay. I've actually got a lot of treasure. Not grabbing it immediately after your launch. The ice will solidify into a shield. Heat repair, nitrogen infuser, ice crystals with liquid nitrogen, increasing the amount of freeze effect they cause in the radius of enemies that are infected. I think I'm actually still gonna just go for this one right now. Because of time drops. Time charger. Automatically recharges. No, I think that I'm okay.
There was yet another diving bell. The Fomori must have used them for transportation. Had her father made it to one? Had he found a way to escape? Merrin knew it was wishful thinking, but the idea still gave her hope.
Okay. What else we got? Nothing. Alright, save. And head into here for another battle. At least I don't have to fight after, like, a auto torpedo at the same time. Great. There's more of that glass stuff that I can't break yet.
Open water stretched out in all directions. The golden spires of the Forbidden City gleamed in the distance.
Okay.
While a yawning trench lay below.
Oh God. I don't like it. Alright, so we got another, like, sort of time attack sort of challenge here. Did I get it? Yeah! Okay, that one was a lot easier. Right, so I know that I need to go down, but just exploring the areas that I can't go yet. There we go. Not a big fan of those. They're actually a little bit difficult.
At last, Merrin spotted her father's boat lying on the sea floor.
Oh no.
Suddenly, a violent current grabbed hold of Merrin. It pulled
No.
her inside a powerful Fomori machine known as the Architect. The machine had once built the towering golden spires of the Forbidden City. But now, its purpose was simpler and more sinister.
Okay. Well, I think this is as good a point as any to stop. I'll carry on next week. I can't imagine like how far we've actually gone yet. I mean, we've explored quite a lot of this. It still seems like there's more than that left too. Wow. Okay. Either way, we're going to keep going next week on Wednesday. Wednesday's stream time is a little bit more flexible. I don't quite know when I'm going to start, but again, I'll post updates on either the Twitch feed, Instagram, and also Twitter. But we'll see you guys later. Bye!